Hey, what's up, guys? So I promised that I was going to come back and do a second video today. I probably will even do a third one because I had a couple of questions and I'm trying to segment these as I've been so requested to do. So here is the second one. This is Dawnna St. Louis, and today I am in beautiful Orlando, although it's not very sunny. It's actually stormy out. But I am at the Luxury Launchpad. And if you want to know more about the Luxury Launchpad, just take a look at the video that I had up a second ago. But I'm at the Luxury Launchpad today, and I want to explain a little bit about the secret behind the secret, which will probably also explain why some people broke as hell and some people aren't, okay? So the secret behind the secret will also explain what I'm doing here at the mini mansion. So I'm going to cover this in two things. So what's up, Rich? What's up, Jeff? How you guys doing? So let's talk about first the secret behind the secret. So a lot of people have heard of the law of attraction, or they've heard of the secret, or they've heard of think and grow rich, right? And so that whole law of attraction universalist stuff. And I'm just going to call it stuff. And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way, because quite honestly, I've been a practicing universalist for over 48 years because I was born into it. Here is the thing. A lot of people watch this show, Think and Grow Rich, or watch The Secret or whatever, and they think that you're going to take your behind and go and sit on this couch right here. See this couch? They think you're going to sit on this couch. They think you're going to plop your butt down, and all you're going to do when you plop your butt down is think really hard and believe with all your heart that good things are going to come to you. Bullshit. Sorry. That's just not how it works. At least not yet. So you have to be at a certain level within your enlightened wisdom in order to make that happen. So that's not how it works. Fripp is going to get you. That's okay. When Fripp put money in my bank account, I'll worry about it. Anyway, what it comes down to when you start talking about the secret, people really do think this. They really think that all they have to do is they just have to go and sit down on their couch and they have to think and they will grow rich. That is not necessarily true, at least not for most of us. And the reason it's not true for most of us is most of us really haven't tapped into that level of thought within our brain. We can't really think and grow rich. We don't know how to do that. We don't have the ability. So if you're sitting here going, well, damn, Dawnna, if I don't know how to do it, how are you going to help me? I'm going to help you right now. Yes, T, you know I did this for you, girl. So I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. And this will also explain why I'm sitting over here in a 9-bedroom mansion. So when I decided that I was going to start Biz on Fire, one of the things that I did is I said, I want to do events. That's what I wanted to do. And I said specifically my goal was to put $1 trillion into the economy. And since I wasn't going to do that by myself, I wanted to help other entrepreneurs do it. I wanted to help them get rich. I wanted to really be the catalyst of people's wealth, right? I was blessed by some people teaching me something and me taking that which I had been taught and putting it out there. And I wanted to be able to do the same thing for other people so they could grow wealthy as well. And I've been wealthy and lost and been wealthy again. So I get it. And so one of the things that I wanted to do is I said, I'm going to do the basics. Hey girl, what's up? How you doing, Ava? She's going to be here tomorrow. Just calling you out. So if nobody knew you're supposed to be here, we're going to be here. They know now, my bad. Anyway, one of the things that I said was I want to do these events, right? And I kept saying I wanted to do these events in hotels. And I was going to get, like maybe a couple of hundred people, maybe 300 people, get them in on a $99 package, and then upsell them to the next thing. And why was I going to do that? Because everybody else was doing it. And you know what? I freaking hated it. I hated it. I thought it was such crap. I hate getting people in on something and like hooking them just to get them in on some other crap. I really hated it. But it's what everyone else was doing. So of course, what did I think? Well, that's the way you're supposed to do it. I didn't like it. So I got my ass off the couch because thinking that way just wasn't working for me. I had to do something different. So what I decided to do instead was I sat down and I said, if I started Biz on Fire 5 years ago, what would I want my events to look like now? And then I really started thinking about that, because one thing that I can tell you, in order to be a successful entrepreneur, you do have to have a successful mindset. And what is success? Success is when you have a goal and you do the work and you reach that goal. That's success. So that's why people say success is whatever you define it as it is whatever you define it as, because at the end of the day, you define your success by defining that goal and then doing the work to reach that goal. So when I started thinking about it, I said, well, what would I want in several years from now? In 5 years, what would I want Biz on Fire to look like? And I said, I would want people to literally launch their business from a mansion. I would want them to not only visualize their future, I would want them to live for 5 days in that future. So they would know that this is possible, that you can have this, because they didn't put it on the planet for you not to have it. So what if we launched from a mansion? That's what I'd want to do. And so then the next question was, then why in the hell are you going to do anything in a hotel? And from that moment, I literally said, no hotels. I'm never going to do an event in a hotel. I'm not interested in doing an event in a hotel. I'm not interested in working with thousands of people. And I know that might sound selfish. The reason I'm not interested in working with thousands of people is, quite honestly, thousands of people are not going to take the information and use it. Hey, what's up, Nick? What's up, Jan? What's up, Ava? They're not going to take the information and use it. They're just not, right? Let me tell you the excuses I hear when it comes down. Like, if I told you, if you invest $20,000 in 6 months, not only am I going to make sure that you have $25,000, but on top of that $25,000, I'm going to make sure that you can consistently earn anywhere between $15,000 and $30,000 a month. When I say that to somebody and then they come back and they say to me, well, you know, I got to get my nickels right. I got to get my coins together. I got to get my dollars straight. I got to see if I got time on my hands. You know, I got to make sure I got time. You know, that sounds like a lot of work. That's just too much work to do. I don't know if I could. I don't want to work with that. I don't want to work with people like that, quite honestly. I don't want to work with people who have excuses, because it is an excuse instead of telling me the truth. And the truth is two things. Number one, Dawnna, A, I don't believe in you, or B, I don't believe in me. That's where it is, right? Because you already know it. You've already discovered it. So now it comes down to belief. So either you don't believe in you or you don't believe in me. Your coins, your nickels, your dollars, your time, your work, all of that ain't got shit to do with it. And I'm going to say this as real as possible because of this. I was homeless when I was 19. Homeless. Living in a car. And for all intents and purposes, everything in my history, in my DNA said that I do not have the right even to be here at this house. I don't have the right to be in a 9-bed. This is a 9-bedroom freaking 6,000 square foot house with a hot tub and a pool and on a resort property. There is nothing in my DNA that says I have the right to be here, except for the fact that I did not let excuses get in my way. I did not let, well, I got to get my nickels together, get in my way. I didn't let, well, I got to see if I have time, get in my way. I didn't have, well, you know, it's a lot of work. I didn't let laziness and complacency get in my way. You know what I did? I got up off my ass. I got off that couch. So when you think about your future, this is how you do it. I'm going to give you the steps, so you got to listen to me closely. If you don't have a pen and paper, you need to get one and write this down. Step 1. Where can you be in 5 years? Literally think about it. I don't mean figuratively. I mean literally. I said I want to be able to launch in mansions. That's what I want to do. You know what? I can do that now. I don't have to wait 5 years, so why not just do that now? I said I wanted to have a 6-month program that took people from having no money or having no idea how to make money as a speaker or an entrepreneur with intellectual property to being an entrepreneur that was making money. Making $15,000 to $30,000 a month to start. I wanted to be able to do that, right? So I put a business together and I do that. That is what I do. I wanted to have the reputation where people would go, no, seriously, if you want to know how to do business and make money, go to her. She ain't got time to BS you. I don't want to upsell people. I have no time to upsell people. Quite honestly, whatever you see written on the website, that's basically how much it costs. There's no extra. There is no, oh, well, it's going to be extra if you want this and extra. No, there is no extra. What you see there is what you pay for. That's what you get. There is no extra. There is no extra. I have no time for upsells. I don't have time for that. I want people who want to work with me, who don't have excuses, and they want to be successful. And to them, 6 months ain't jack. 6 months is 6 months. That 6 months is too long. They're like, let's go. They're doing their homework. They realize it takes 6 months. They got work because they got work to do, but 6 months is too long. So how do you get there? First, decide where you want to be in 5 years. It's step one. Step two, here's the big, ridiculous, crazy ass step two. Get up off your behind and take action towards being there. In other words, why wait 5 years to do a launch in a mansion when I can do a launch in a mansion now? Why do I have to wait 5 years? Why can't I launch in mansions from the beginning? Why can't I bring people to Orlando every 6 months to launch their business like clockwork? Why can't I have the reputation now? Because I've already helped the people. So why can't I have that reputation now? And if y'all notice, when I do these, I call out people first, middle, last name, their mama name, social security number, their website, and everything else. Why? Because I have no concern with what people are going to say about me in regards to the work that I've done with them, because I already know that I've done work for them. I already know they've found success. So quite honestly, people who got to wait and see, they got to get their coin straight. I'm like, dude, we got payment plans that start at $0. If you can't believe in yourself that much, I really can't help you. Like, you can't even invest your $0. I can't help you. I can't help someone who won't put skin in the game. That's the thing. I know that sounds crazy because people are like, well, Dawnna, you're already balling. No, you don't understand. If you don't put any skin in the game, you're not investing in yourself, so your return will always be zero. You have to put an investment in yourself. So one of the reasons that I do these launches in these big ass houses with these long ass tables, right? The reason I do them here is not for me. I've lived in a 6,000 square foot house already, and I moved out of one because I got tired of cleaning it, and I don't want a housekeeper. I know, I don't want a housekeeper. But one of the reasons that I do them in here is because I think it's so important for entrepreneurs who don't have this to know that not only is it possible, it's probable. Possible is minuscule. Possible is an nth of a percentage. But probable says, I'm going to have all of that. And then some. That's who I work with. I work with people who are probable. Not probably, but probable. Anyway, that's why I'm here. That's how you do. It's not about thinking and growing rich. It's about thinking, taking small steps, and then growing rich. And let me tell you about the small steps. You will take just one tiny step, and the world will open up. I've seen it happen with my son. It's happened with myself. It happens with so many people. But you have to, remember I talked about putting skin in the game? Well, let me tell you a little bit about where that comes from. Skin in the game is literally when you take your foot and you move it forward. That is the skin that you're putting in the game. Until you put skin in the game, you are not moving forward. If you're ready to go from zero where you are or wherever you are right now, and you want to have a business that pays you $15,000 to $30,000 to start per month, check out biz-on-fire.com/jumpstart. Class starts August 1st. And damn it, I got to do another video because I still have to tell about the birthday special. Dang. Talk to you guys later. Holla.